Could it be that this is the end of the channel? No. Hello, just thought I'd put a short video together to explain what's been going on with the channel, or the lack of what's been going on the channel. And I couldn't even be bothered to do a sensationalised intro. You know what I mean? A lot of people do that, don't they? Do the clickbaity shit and then try and drag out the entire video. It's been a little while since I've done any videos or any real consistent videos. So I just wanted to keep you guys abreast, up to date on what's going on with me and what is going to be going on with the channel. What's going on with the channel, what we can expect in the channel next year. So before I get into what my future plans are, I thought I'd give you a rundown of what's going to be coming up over the next couple of weeks. It's the end of the year, and not only is it the end of the year, it's the end of the decade. So I'm going to do a top 10 list for my 2019 top albums, but also I'm going to do in the in the build up to that, I'm also going to do my top albums of 2010 to 2019. So I'm going to look at some of the albums that have really that I liked. God's sake. I also wanted to do a couple of different lists as well, and this will factor into what I'm planning for next year as well. I'm going to do a couple of different things, like I want to do my top 10 games from 2010 to 2019. I might do one for movies as well, and I might even do some for TV shows. I just like the idea of doing a few different things, not just music, because like you, I'm sure, unless you truly are a one-dimensional mollusk. Are mollusks one-dimensional? Maybe. Like all of you, I'm into many different things as well, and I kind of like the idea of just branching out a little bit more and trying some different stuff. So, in the new year, I'm still going to do album reviews, but I've been getting a bit fed up with having my schedule organised by whatever album is coming out that particular week, if that makes any sense. It's definitely exposed me to some new music and stuff that I wouldn't normally listen to, and there's been a lot of great stuff, but I kind of like the idea of being able to put videos out on my own schedule. I will continue doing album reviews next year, but I can see me doing more classic album reviews, because I really enjoy doing those. I think one of the things I enjoy the most about the classic albums is that they're albums that I've really had a chance to digest over the years. They really mean something to me, and I think that's something that's been lacking sorely from a lot of the reviews I've been doing this year especially. I get access to the albums and I have to try and come up with an opinion about them straight away just so I can put a video out, and a lot of times I'm kind of winging it, and sometimes it works, but a lot of times it's just kind of a bit lackluster in my opinion. And I don't like the idea of doing that. If I'm going to do something, I like the idea of doing it well and really putting my heart and soul into it. So I think I'm much more likely to be able to do that with by getting into some more of the classic albums. There's a lot of people up here for a rainy day. Don't they have homes to go to? I don't. Along with classic album reviews and the regular album reviews, I do like the idea of branching out into doing some movie reviews. I've been meaning to do that for a very, very long time. I watch a lot of movie review channels, and I really think it's something that I can add something to and do something slightly different. I will probably be concentrating on horror films, and in fact horror is another thing that I'd love to branch out into as well. I love folklore and I love myths and monsters and whatnot. So yeah, that's definitely something that I'll be looking into adding to the channel. And I also like the idea of start doing a few videos on H.P. Lovecraft, because he's by far one of my favourite writers of ever. I've got a lot of videos that I've kind of been interested in doing about him and his works, his stories, so that's something I'd like to look into as well next year. Possibly some game reviews as well, but older games, again, like the album, stuff that's meant a lot to me over the years and has really kind of left an emotional impact with me. If I have emotion. Do I have emotion? Do I feel anything anymore? Far from the channel being over, I've got a lot of plans for things that I want to do, and they're definitely going to be going ahead in 2020. I think another thing that got me on my other channel, Free to Be Positive, I did a video about me giving up alcohol, and it's really seemed to have struck a nerve with people. And that really kind of made me start thinking about the videos that I've been doing. It's kind of interesting how honesty and sharing your story can really help others, because it does seem some of the videos on that channel have helped people. I've got a lot of views now on the alcohol video, and get people contacting me all the time saying that the video has helped them either realise that they have an issue, or they discovered the video because they're trying to give up, and it's kind of helped them stay on track. Either way, it's always when you hear stuff like that, it really kind of makes you realise, okay, there's good I can be doing in the world. So I definitely want to be putting more effort into doing some videos on that channel as well. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. I guess overall I just want to be, the whole purpose of this channel, free to be who I be. Free to do what I want, free to do the things that interest me, and I haven't been doing that. And that's nobody's fault but my own. That's completely my own fault. Nobody's been, making me do anything. But I have lost interest in some of the stuff that I have been doing, so it's time to get that passion back and to really just start doing the videos that mean something to me and that I'm proud of, and as I say, I can put a bit more emotion into, discuss stuff that actually means a lot more to me than just the album that's come out this week. And there are plenty of other reviewers doing that, and there's even some alright ones, I suppose. Just a quick video to get something out and to get some sweet views coming in. I might possibly have something a little bit different next week as well, depending on how it goes. If not, the next video you will see from, but if not, the next video you will the next video that you will more than likely see from me will be my top 10 list of 2010 to 2019. And then I'll be going into the top 10 of 2019, etc, etc. The usual affair, Affair? Is it a fair or fair? Is anything fair? So that's the video. I've achieved little with it. As bad as the weather is, I think I'm going to go out for a walk now. So I'll catch you later.